Hey, Bruce, how are you doing? How are you doing today? It's still raining where I am. That is just not nice. I need some good weather and to get out and do things. I can't wait. Can't wait. What are you up to, Bruce? Anything good? Hey, Courtney, how are you? Love Dove, how did everything go? Did it go very good? Yes, it must have. I don't know. I haven't heard from you, Miss Court. What's up with you, Courtney? Anything good? Yeah, nah. Bruce, you really do like the calmer chats, don't you? I don't really go around myself, but I don't see you around much myself. I'm trying to figure out what's a good time where, you know, everybody who has any big dramatic problem is not here. That's my thing. I want to just do my thing. Who's on live, Court? Do you know? Anyone? Hey, how is MFW doing with uh her operation? Is she wasting away to nothing? I have no idea. But I did see Randy's stream. I'll tell you what, Randy was calling everyone out, wasn't he? She had things to say. And Yaba, you know what I love about Yaba? She is right out there. She'll say what she wants to say and how she feels. You know, you got to give a person credit for that. I like that. You know what I mean? Do you know Yaba, Bruce? Have you ever heard of her? She's, what is she, Courtney? It's not Yabba Dabba. Is she the YouTube Underground channel? Alex, how are you? How are you beautiful daughters? Carrie, what is going on this lovely evening? So what you been doing with the girls, Alex? Anything exciting? Making plans for the summer? And you don't even have to have a ton of money to make plans and to make memories. You know, a lot of people think they have to be rolling in the money to have a good vacation. You really don't. Memories are not made out of money, honey. It helps, but not for the memories, not with kids. They want the company, not the, they want to be paid attention to. It's morning here in Australia. Just walked my son to the bus stop. Oh. Are they? Have they ever been there, Alex? Or no? That's very exciting. Mayim went to Central America, which was very nice. Oh, first time. And it's a good thing they're younger because once they get older, like my son was kind of bored. Because it's like old country. I like it. And those little lizards. And I remember those little lizards freaked me out, Alex. Do you have them in Mexico too? They're little sand lizards and they go really, really fast. They can. Yeah. Oh, they were something else. That is the first time I've been to Central America too that I ever have ridden a mule. That was funny. I mean, I've been horseback riding a ton of times, but I've never ridden a mule. They're sturdy little things. Yes, here in Texas too. I just saw one in my garage. Oh, those little suckers. I don't think they bite. I mean, I hope not. I didn't get bitten by one. And how about your kids are going to have queso fresco fresh? Mm-mm-mm. Have you ever made that, Alex? I have. But if you can find it, it's cheaper to buy it than to make it. Your daughter's in Virginia till the 27th? Really? Nice. What's she doing there, Court? Aw. I am live again. I'm going on different times just to see which time that I like. You know what I mean? And Stewie, I saw Vinny G stream. He was definitely sticking up for you. You know what? The truth is, I really don't know a person that dislikes you. I truly don't. Oh, seeing her older sister? That's nice. And her new niece? That's really nice, Courtney. To let the family still see each other. It's perfect. Rolling eyes. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Or how about the tortillas, Alex? The ones here are very thin and made by a machine. There's, are there? There's a lot of people that don't like you. Who? Besides that Nick, who? Corn. Has to be corn. My mother-in-law, when she makes them, they are, oh, they're so good. Like they don't bend. There's nothing like homemade. There's really not. And I have tried to make them here. It's not happening. I can't get them round. Flour tortillas are probably easier too to make. You like the flour? I never keep her from them. I just want her. I don't want her living in the nasty. Her sister has a nice house though. Courtney, you're such a good person. I love you, hon. You're such a good girl. You really are. And I agree with Courtney. There are a lot more people that like you, Stewie, than that do not. Who didn't like you, Mama Bear? Hey, just out of curiosity, somebody said she wasn't streaming anymore. What happened to her? She is an elderly woman. Has anybody heard? Like she's a mean and nasty, but did she get sick or what happened there? I have no idea, but if somebody streams all the time and then they just don't, you're like, what the hell happened? How's my audio today, guys? I can never tell if I'm lagging, dragging, going in and out. She was arrested. Get out of here, Jessica. That would be funny. Yeah, I don't either. I watched her clips because it was Wendy that had a clip of her saying something really rotten about Iris Marie. So I wanted to check her out and see what she was all about. She's something else. Thank you, Carrie. How have you been? What you been doing? And Carrie's better than Caroline, right? Because it's Caroline, what? Mama Bear needs to stay away from streaming for a little bit until she gets better. Yeah. And a lot of people can't handle it. Like, it really truly affects their mental health. You know, because for whatever reason, they have a lot of haters. I'll tell you what, some of them, the more I've been watching, because I usually don't set my sights on anyone unless I know them from somewhere or something had happened between the two of us. And I've been watching some of Uni stuff. Ugh. She's disliked a lot. Mama Bear took a lot of abuse, but she gave it also. It's my nickname and people don't mispronounce it. Yeah, that's better, Carrie. No lie, Alex. It was like a disease for her. Like drugs are to me. Streaming was her drug. It seemed like it. Vanessa, how are you doing, darling? How's the weather where you are, Vanessa? I forgot. Where are you from? UK? I really did forget. I really did forgot. Apparently, I forgot how to speak. Vanessa doesn't get into much. I see her all over too. She's just quiet. Alex, how long have you been in Texas? Better believe when she comes back, everyone will be watching. Maybe that's her goal plan, you know? Maybe that is her goal. I don't know. You know, some of it, like, have you guys seen the video I made on her? Some of it is truly funny. Like, you know, she is funny, but you know, if you're mean, it's like the bitterness takes away from who you are, you know. If you're bitter a lot, it just takes away. I like being here and really don't understand why there has to be so much drama in this world. Yeah, there is all over. You know what, Bruce? I've come to the conclusion that it's just how it is. Like, if any community that you go into, there's some kind of drama going on, you know, in the background. Someone doesn't like someone else, or, you know, it seems to be YouTube. Alex says she can be really funny. Yes, she can. She can. You really have to check that video out. I have her doing a little dance. It was funny. It came out good, but the audio on that video sucked. I admit it. It was terrible. Terrible, terrible. So don't put headphones in. I'll warn you ahead of time. Bruce, you have no idea, sir. This is the outskirts of the drama community. You should see how bad it is in the thick of it. I can't even, get into all that. I like, you know, let's face it, we all want to know some stuff. But when it gets really down and foul, I'm like, I don't want to. Unless, of course, like I said, if somebody's done something to me, then I'll say what I have to say. Better say it right out in the open. That's my motto. Let me see. Not too bad. Yes, I'm from London, and it's slowly warming up now, and it's officially summertime because it's 12:40 a.m. Nice, Vanessa. You have any plans for the summer? I still haven't figured out what I want to do. Bruce says nothing really scares me, Courtney, but I think I'll stay out of the thick of it. Yeah, it's not fun. It's really not. And I have to say, I don't know who has a problem with Kim, but I feel bad for her. I think, unless I'm wrong, she's been through a lot. She's been through a trauma in her life. Is that what you do, Alex? You just check it out and see what's going on? That's a nice thing. Now that you're saying that your daughters are going to Mexico, I would love to go back again to Central America. I don't spend enough time in the drama community to keep up. Yeah, I don't blame you, Carrie, truly. Not really. I don't have time anymore. Not with those baby girls. Yes, I've got plans, but I'm doing in the summertime my Notting Hill Carnival. Oh, yeah, you told me about that. That sounds like so much fun. Take a lot of pictures, Vanessa. Getting my brand new costume. Nice. Very nice. That sounds like a lot of fun. Vanessa, take pictures, hon, so you can show us. I love seeing different countries and, what they do and their culture and stuff like that. She's been through a lot, but she does like to get herself into trouble, though. That comes along with what I've heard about her, Courtney. If that's true, that just comes along with it. Bruce says, I have too much dramatic things going on in my life. I don't need any more. I know. Sometimes it's like one thing after another, after another, after another. And then you've just like, I've had enough. So you don't want to go onto YouTube and then see a bunch of people fighting. That's just. Jessica, if you're still here, I think I've heard your bird online. I think it was your bird. Jessica has birds. Usually it's mine in the background making noise. My bird is a mimicker, just like most. Are you worried, Alex, they're going without you, or you feel okay? Courtney says, well, the only drama I had is over now. That's good, Courtney. Vanessa says, I do want even better. I feel me at Notting Hill and my YouTube page. That's what I'm going to do. Then I'm subbing. I never did. Do you have a channel, Vanessa? And you know what's really strange? Sometimes I could have swore that I subbed to someone and then I didn't, or I don't get notifications a lot. So I don't even see her. I'm trying not to be on that long, but hey, does anyone? I asked Bonnie. She said Iris Marie's son is doing okay. I haven't seen her around the past couple days. That girl must be stressed out. I can't imagine having one of my kids in pain, could you? Like that. Ugh. And an operation for a little kid, you're like, ugh. That's a big thing. That's a stressor right there. Has anyone seen her? Oh, but I did forget to tell you, Grandma's so delusional that she's taken this to trial because she thinks they lied when they said she's abusive and neglectful. So we'll have to go back in Monday the 6th. She thinks who lied? The social workers? What is she? She is delusional. From what you said, you have said some things. She must be delusional. Poor little girl. It's just an annoyance, Courtney. That's all it is. It's going to be annoying. She's taking time out of your day. But other than that, I can't imagine she'll get anywhere. You're not concerned, Court, are you? Yes, no, maybe so. Not at all. Are you still here? Because this is not moving at all. Oops. The guardian ad litem and the school counselor, the school nurse, the victim's advocate, patients, the teacher, we all lied. And no, I'm not in the least worried. Who's on mute? Alex, don't mess with me. Am I? I don't know how I could be. Thanks, Jesse. Was that your bird that I heard on in the background on one of the videos? Jesse's got really cute birds too. Alex, that would so not be the first time. It truly sucks. And no matter what I do, I cannot figure it out. So I do the best I can, and if people, you know, want to watch, they will. Thank you, Courtney. I know you do, hon. Whew, if it would just... So, Alex, are you worried or you're good with the girls going without you? I always feel like I have to be there. But it's not like it's a country you're not familiar with. You know everybody. You know the country. So that should be comforting, at least, you know. Thank you, Vanessa. Jessica, did you say you wanted to come up or no? Alex said you did, but I didn't see you. I'm good. My mom takes better care of them than me. Ah, Abuelita, of course she does. She's going to spoil those girls, too. They'll be eating everything. Ew, Alex, do you have nunces in Mexico? They are gross. Oh, he's fibbing. Do you have jocotes? I like jocotes. They're good. But that's a certain season. Ugh. You've had something stuck in your eye? Courtney, you better, if you can't get that out, you better go to the doctors and get it out. You don't want to mess with your eyeballs. You know. You need those, hon. So what's been going on around the community? The community, anything exciting? Doesn't seem like it from... Well, I can't even really say I wasn't on. I didn't check around and see what's going on. Anybody? What's the news? What is the news? Other than Mama Bear took a vacation. Jessica's paneled out. Jessica, I don't blame you. Carrie says, I want to know too. I want to know, but I don't want to see any of that, what has been going on. You know what I mean, Carrie? Jessica, I truly don't know how you haven't ripped her hair out. That is so annoying. It's like, leave it alone. Holly, Kim, Lucy, Unitonica, Dory, Mary the Stalker are fighting each other. Oh. Okay. Figures Unitonica is in there. Carrie, yes, just a brief overview would suffice. Yeah. Yeah. Just like Alex just gave us the little heads up. You know, I didn't see what happened in the beginning. But Uni was extremely rude to Kim. It was like foul because I didn't see Kim going back at her with the same energy. But I don't really know Kim. But I've been looking into Unitonica, and I will say, I don't care for what I see. I'm not, going to hide that. She came on my stream and she apologized, and then she went right back to talking. And I looked at that stream over again, and it was apparent what I was saying. Like such a big deal. She wants views. You don't want to come here and do it. That's all I'm saying. Because when I dig for info, I dig. Coco, not a Unitonica on file. Okay. Fan now on file. Yeah, no. It's just the underhanded stuff, It's that sneaky. And as soon as that happened, she jumped up on Sammy's panel. And she's like, what did I say? Well, you were trying to say something, but someone else interrupted her. So it cut her off, which is great. Cut her off. The more you cut her off, the better. And she wouldn't let Kim get a word in edgewise. She kept saying, you're interrupting me. No, she wasn't. She didn't interrupt her in the beginning. And who the hell are you? That was annoying. Then I would have had to speak over her the whole time. You want to say it? Okay, now you're going to see what someone speaking over you means. Because I don't think she really gets it. Like I said, and I don't think she understands what a really good opponent is. Because they just let her go. Alex. Well, I came on just to see Holly, and that's Holly Undead. Who is Lucy? Shannon. Is that Shannon's channel, the one that used to go on MFWs? She used to be friends with MFW. I'm not sure. Hey, you know who I liked? I never really saw her either. Like, I've heard of her name, and I know she was having trouble. She used to argue with MFW. But thank you, Bruce. Savage is up front. From what I've seen of her, and I can appreciate that. Like, she just says how she feels, and that's a good thing. You're losing your Wi-Fi. Oh no. That's all right, Alex. I'll be losing the audio. But I am going to figure out, like I said before, Joe is going to walk me through streaming on my phone, so then I don't have to worry about the audio anymore. Carrie, if everyone keeps watching the really heated arguments, I don't know, like that's not really good for your health. Julie, no, not that Julie Pooley. Hi, everybody. I love Savage. She's my girl. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday, Julie. Yeah, I really liked her. You know, from what I've seen, she comes out and says what she's feeling at the moment. Yeah, no, Carrie, not when it's all and everyone yelling at the same time. I just can't do that. You know? And they happen to do it a lot. But that was the thing with Savage. I saw her, she had something to say, she said it. And there it was. You know, it wasn't, I'm going to go say it over here. And no, it was right out, right when it happened, up front. Julie, not that Julie. Who's not that Julie, Julie? I don't know who you're talking about. Julie, not that Julie Booley. Savage is from the South, right? Somewhere down south. I bet you she'd be fun to stream with. No, Carrie, and there's some of us that are just, you know, that little bit just to get the heads up is good enough. You know? But the whole thing of it is, when you're a creator, you do want some idea what's going on, you know? For the most part, like if you go back and look through my videos, I'd stick to myself. There was another Julie that came in from Boyd, and she caused some major problems, and everyone thought it was me. Oh. Oh. I don't mind the odd swear word, but there are other ways to get your point across. That language gets me used to it too often. Yeah, and some of it is like really low down. You know, like it's low. And if you're speaking that way and you have kids, you know, that's not cool because then they're hearing everything you're saying. And it becomes the normal when it's really not. There's a lot of other people that look at it and they're like, ugh. You know, why can't you use your vocabulary skills? I don't like, you know, the certain words. And I am far from a snowflake. But, you know, don't be dumb either. And people have a tendency to forget you're on a public platform. So there are a lot of people who can see your stuff. So if you want all of your subscribers to be that way, then continue on. But I don't think you'll get very far that way. Yes, it comes off as really trashy. It does. You know, and I think if you come off that way, like I said, you know, you can only expect to get so far on YouTube. And I think it's disrespectful to like elderly people or, you know, I don't know, kids. Look at how many kids are on YouTube. Tons of them. Tons. And everybody that has a kid, a teenager, honey, let me tell you, you can put any kind of blocker you want on your computer. Your teenager knows how to get around it. They know what they're doing. They know a lot more than we did. So they know how to get around blocks. Even younger ones do. Well, Alex, you know. Well, thank you, Bruce. I don't think so. I don't think so. But if you do have kids, they hear it. And then when they start speaking that way and getting in trouble in school and in life, you can't go to the doctors and speak that way. The kids can't go to school and speak that way. They're going to get in trouble. Because, Sammy was all proud. Her daughter said, I forgot what she said. She said something. Oh, she told her father to shut the F up or something like that. Like, really? You're proud? Your kid talked to her dad that way? Mm-mm. Mine wouldn't have did it. No. They wouldn't do it now. And they're much older. Well, not like a ton, but they are older. They wouldn't speak to me that way. Yeah, Alex, would you let your kids say that to you? No. I'm old school in that department. No, you will not disrespect. You won't disrespect me. You're not going to disrespect your father. Unless, of course, there was a situation that, like, there isn't. So, no, I would not let my children do that. No. I never watch Sammy when my 13-year-old is home. He has never sworn in my house. And that's respectful. Because she's like, oh, kids do it. Yeah, well, she just completely disrespected her father. And Sammy allowed it. And then she'll say, she doesn't listen to anyone except for me. Yeah, because you let her talk like a sailor. Alex, my girls don't speak that way. No, because it's rude and crude. And especially to you, Alex, or one of their parents. Like, hey, I don't know where you think you're going with that, but that'll stop so fast their heads would spin. That's not allowed. Yeah, they're going to learn. People think, because their kids are in the other room playing a game or watching a video, everybody's like, oh, they're not even listening. Trust me. We know. We were all kids. Kids are slick. Kids are a lot slicker than you think they are. They're listening. They know what time it is. They do. Well, Alex, you're going to have to work on that. They are. I know. Tricky. Kids are tricky. They're catching it. You think they're not. That's why I can't stand that when people say that. Don't they, Carrie? Oh, they're not listening. They're so into what they're doing. Yeah. Joke's on you. Bruce, I knew better than to cuss in front of my mom when I was a kid. If I did, I'd get a bar of soap in my mouth. Yep. You'll be blowing bubbles for a week. Whatever the case may be. No phone, no this, no that. That's why I say I really do wish she would go for parenting classes. I do, because the other day she said her daughter wouldn't go to school because she got earbuds in the mail. Well, she'd go to school or she wouldn't get those earbuds. You know what I mean? Not, okay, you got a gift in the mail. You don't have to go to school. Get out of here. Because if you're letting her do that now, what's going to happen when she is 13? And she starts going through those changes. Then she's going to think she rules the roost. Do you ever see some of those shows? You're like, there's no way those kids really act like that. Bruce said, when I was a kid, I didn't have what we have today. No. And see, this is just my belief. If you continuously buy your child the best of everything, then they have no idea how life really is. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, I was listening to something outside. If you continuously buy them everything, then they think it's going to happen when they're older. And when you're older, you have bills and you have to wait and you have to save up and you have to work for your stuff. Then in my opinion, you're kind of setting them up for failure. I mean, I'm not saying don't get your kid anything, but they have to work for it, not just get it because. Then you think life owes you a living, and honey, life doesn't owe you a living. And even if you really believe it does, it's not going to happen, so give it up. Talking about cell phones and computers and all other things that has to do with technology. I remember when cell phones were like these big things. Remember when having a beeper was the big thing? I remember I had a job that required you to carry a beeper. Man, we all thought we were cool with our beepers. Now it's like a beeper. Are you serious? Do they even have them anymore? I don't know. If we wanted to make a call, we had a rotary or we would tell out the front door. Yeah. Kids, there is a lot of technology. You're supposed to say yell, not tell. We've done a lot of that too. That's why I think sometimes I get a little loud, so I'm turning my volume down a bit. Because when you live with a big family, you know, everybody's trying to get their voices heard. Yeah, Trixie, yes. Kids say, what's a beeper? Oh, yeah, that's right. You work in a hospital. They do still have them. I don't. We all have cell phones. But, yeah, they have no idea. Well, hello, Trixie. Welcome to my channel. We're just hanging out talking about anything, Trixie, and everything. But the conversation really was about kids getting everything handed to them um, when they're not working for it. They get, uh, you build their self confidence when they can work for something and actually earn it. Trixie says, I love your videos. Thank you, Trixie. How nice. Thank you very much. I've been starting to live stream a little more often. So I go on different times to see what time is better for me. Because I work from home, so I can pretty much go on anytime and do what I have to do in between. And I cut back too for personal reasons. What's your favorite video, Trixie? Just wondering. I'm curious. If anyone has seen my videos, just give me an idea. That way I have an idea what my viewers really think of the videos. It's so much fun being your own boss, especially for me. Well, Bruce, I had to rein myself in because I would get distracted constantly, and I would say to myself, oh, well, I can just do this later, or I'll put that off and I'll do that this time. Anything about TT? Yeah. Remember I made fun of her ASMR, or not her ASMR, her motivational videos. I have fun doing that too. She gets so mad. I think that's how I started watching a while back. Though, I have done videos on Trisha that, she took it like a trooper. She took it how I really meant it to be. It was meant to be funny. Yeah, I've heard. I haven't watched her. I haven't seen what's going on with her. But, through the grapevine, Trixie, I hear her husband is with someone online and they're getting a divorce. But, they've done it so many times for views. So, I find a lot of things, it's too bad on YouTube, hard to believe. Right now, I'm trying to get my manuscript together for my book. Good for you, Bruce. Good for you. Thank you, Trixie. I'm glad she took it that way. Of course, some of the videos she did not take that way. Carrie says, TT reads us her homework. She's probably hyper-focusing on it. Some people that have certain disorders or whatever, they have a tendency to hyper-focus on things. Or, she wants props with a scarf around her cleavage. She has too many younger followers now to be, there's a certain place to do certain things. That's why I don't like it when people do, kids are on here and they're fibbing how old they are. So I try to keep it as PG as possible. Every once in a while, we'll slip out with something that wouldn't be perfect for a kid. With her t-shirt on backwards, with her shirt on backwards. Is she funny or is she all into the dramatics now? Because she was trying way back when to get out of all the, the dramatic behavior and chaos and crying and yelling and being angry. Do you remember when she was doing her food ASMRs? That was like, whoa, wait a minute. Yes, yes, Trixie, she was. She was. It was like, Trisha, stop. Just stop it. Because she could have done it just to do it. I'm strange. I love those kinetic sand ASMRs. Has anyone ever seen those? I love the sound. I'll put them on and go to sleep. Or the soap carvings. Oh, geez. Trixie says, oh, she's crying, having breakdowns. Yeah, no, I can't. I can't. Especially when they've done it for views. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. People play with people's emotions a lot on here. They do it for views, but then there are people that are very sensitive. Just don't ever watch Nikki Rev ASMR. I've never watched Nikki, I don't think. Yeah. Have you seen Trixie, the kinetic sand? They just cut into the sand and it just, I don't know, I like it. It's kind of pathetic. Kind of, but you're not sure? Trixie? Yes, Nikki, laugh out loud. I haven't seen it. I tried one, and it just didn't go over big. So, and then I really wanted to talk. Yeah, look it up, Trixie. And they have soap ASMRs where they cut soap and crunch it and stuff like that. I don't know. It's really weird. It's like soothing. It truly is. I like it. I don't like ASMR when people are speaking, though. When they whisper and all that, it's like, nah. Trixie said, no, I'm positive, pathetic, no dignity, no shame, no morals. No. And there are a lot of people around that just, it's like, do you forget this is like public? Because it truly is, Trixie. This is a public platform. Anybody can see it. Your parents, anyone. If you wouldn't do it out in public, don't do it on YouTube. Thanks. And if you want to get all weird, there are platforms for that, I'm sure. Has anybody watched Next? I haven't seen, I never catch them live. So I don't know. Hey, does Yaba do live streams? I don't know. I'll have to check. I would be mortified to act like she does. Yeah, they don't care. It's really, truly. TT, yeah. I don't know. They're just, they do their thing. That's why I don't really watch, Like, it's not, I'm not interested in her, showing stuff. Remember, she used to always come out of the bathtub or take a bath or whatever. It's like, girl, stop. Like, you're begging for attention. Her kids have to be mortified. Yes. Or they've just come to the conclusion that's, I don't know how you could make peace with it, but maybe they have. Maybe they just don't watch, don't look, don't want any part of it. I don't know. Don't know. Well, Trixie and anyone else who's watching, I just wanted to come on really quickly, just because, like I said before, I'm checking out the times to see when is a good time for me to stream. So I'll be on some other time. You never know what time because I'm checking it out. But I hope to see you all again, and thanks for coming. And I will see you all later. Trixie, stop over again. All right, everybody, take care.